Just me and my daddy, hanging out. I got pretty hungry so I started to pout. He asked if I was down for something yummy and I asked what and he said he'd give me his cummies. Yet. I drink them. I slurp them. I swallow them whole. It makes daddy happy so it's my only goal. Harder daddy. Harder daddy. 1 cummy, 2 cummy, 3 cummy, 4 I'm daddy's princess but I'm also a whore. He makes me feel squishy, he makes me feel good. He makes me feel everything a little should, wa what? Daddy's little fidget spinner. When daddy feels horny he lifts me up and puts me on his huge dick and I spin and spin. I get so dizzy but daddy keeps spinning me until I squirt leaving all we and his cummies are all inside me. God, I'm such a spinny dizzy little slut for daddy. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if every neighborhood block had a big trough that men would go ejaculate in. This trough would somehow be maintained in a way that could support the hundreds of liters of semen. Women from the neighborhood would then bathe themselves one at a time inside the trough during ovulation, and the pregnancy that would occur would result in an unknown father. The babies that would result from these bathings would be known as children of the trough, and would receive the love and care of the entire neighborhood. The children would be raised not according to birth, for all would be equal. And no woman would have to raise a child by herself, for it belonged to the neighborhood. Today me and my daddy went to the beach. Daddy said that I looked really hot in my cute pink princess bikini and that I was making daddy really hard. He was angry at me for making his big daddy dick hard in public. Daddy said, I'm gonna punish you, princess. I didn't know what he was gonna do but I was excited at the thought. He said, lay down, princess. Lay down on the hot sand. So I did what daddy told me to do and I laid down. It was so hot and daddy said that I had to stay there for 2 hours in the blazing heat of the sun. With no sunscreen. Daddy, I begged, please. No. Daddy said no. Princess, this is your punishment. You got me hard in public. So I sat there in the heat feeling my soft princess skin start to burn and go crusty. It hurt so bad but I did it for my daddy. After 2 hours daddy finally let me go in the shade. My pretty pale princess skin was now red and peeling. Why? Would daddy do this? He took me to his car and threw me into the back seat. I love it when Daddy is rough with me. I asked him, what are you gonna do to me, daddy? And he flipped me over and started to fuck me hard in my tight little princess ass without any lube and my anus started to tear and bleed. It hurt so much but I knew that I deserved it. Daddy then came in my little princess ass and said, it's not over yet, princess. Daddy flipped me over again and trailed his hand down my body slowly and then pinched some of the peeling burned skin and peeled off a huge strip of it and rolled it up in his hands. Open up, princess, daddy said and shoved the ball of my burned skin into my little princess mouth. It actually tasted kinda nice. Daddy told me to chew and swallow it so I did. Daddy peeled the rest of my skin off and we sat together in the car eating my crusty princess skin. It was so romantic. I love daddy. And then he locked me in the car alone and left me to burn and die.